All right, so I'm here with my friend Ryan Myers. Ryan Myers, 25. Where did the 25 come from?
My birthday.
Oh,
Really,
Yes.
really inventive.
brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm sure there's a lot of Ryan Myers.
Yeah, a lot of whiteys.
So you're like, shit, gotta change that username. Okay. Anyway, so we're here talking about the Power Rangers teaser trailer. This movie comes out in 2017. They've been talking about making this movie forever,
Yeah.
and now they finally have this kind of full-blown trailer. What are your thoughts?
It's okay. For a teaser, it's cool. I kind of want to see a little bit more suits and Zords and stuff before I make a final decision.
But you've seen the suits.
I'm not a big fan of the suits. I'm still used to the show.
I
but
know.
It is kind of cool how they make it look. It kind of like goes over their skin like a Venom from Spider-Man kind of a thing. But
Because they can now.
yeah, the CGI is obviously better than the Japanese show from the 80s.
But the Japanese show was so
It's
good.
classic, yeah. So,
I wonder if the Pink Ranger, even though it wasn't shown in the suits that we saw, will have like a mini skirt.
I doubt it.
I know. I'm just
It'll just
kidding.
have the same.
Nothing wrong with that though.
No, it'll look like Iron Man pretty much.
Yeah, they kind of do.
Yeah.
So overall, what did you think though? Like, are you looking for? Does this make you want to see the movie?
Yeah, I was gonna pretty much watch it anyway, but at least it's a little bit different than the show.
Mm-hmm.
So there's hopefully some new elements to it. I like how they have powers without the suits on. That's kind of cool. Where in the show they couldn't really. I mean, they could do martial arts, but they couldn't, break anything or like fight like monsters by themselves.
Like you can
So,
see that they're clearly just
Yeah,
extra
they're-
strong now.
Yeah, so that's kind of cool.
And we get to see the origins and
Yeah.
it's an interesting take. I don't know how I feel about it, but I definitely want to see it because I think you were a Power Rangers fan growing up.
A little, yeah, just the first generation, but then I kind of got
Yeah,
out
the
of it.
Mighty
Yeah.
Morphins and
Yeah.
whatever. And then I was a Power Rangers fan growing up, and it's just interesting to see our shows become reboots.
Well, sort of. I mean, Power Rangers has been on forever. I don't know if it's still on, but it was. I would like flash, flipping through channels, and it's like Power Rangers Space
I know.
Ninjas, and I'm like, what? And then I remember one time I looked at Wikipedia, and there's like a long list.
Crazy.
Every iteration, there's like 20 of them. So I don't know if it's still on or not. But so I mean, it's not really. I mean, it's kind of a reboot, but
That's what I was.
they had two
Question
movies
mark?
previously, back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess it's a reboot. It is like 20 years old almost now. So.
What are some of the positives you thought about the teaser trailer we saw? He didn't really like it.
It's okay.
It's fine.
They don't really show anything to get me hyped up.
Really?
Okay, they they could jump across a cliff. Okay, I've seen that in the Matrix, so it's not okay, they jump across a cliff. They don't show fighting in the suits. They basically just show them find crystals. They say they have powers, and then Rita's hovering over a girl in bed.
Oh, I don't know how I feel about Rita being like that, dude.
So
I think it's just like I'm so used to seeing kind of like a comical, cartoony version of Power Rangers, whether they are in suit or not,
Yeah.
that this version is so dark in comparison
yeah.
that I actually much preferred the dark version made a couple years ago on YouTube that had like the controversy where the Power Rangers got older and they were all like messed up. Remember that one?
Yeah.
But I would have loved to see a take on that. But yeah, overall, I thought the trailer got me wanting to see the Power Rangers, but I think it was more for the nostalgia factor rather than for what it had, if that makes any sense.
I think pretty much anybody that's going to see this movie is going to see it no matter what. I don't think this trailer turned anybody off, and I really don't think it got people that weren't interested hyped up. I think that the next trailer would actually show, the Zords and them in suits fighting, and I'm sure they'll have a clip of them joining together or whatever in the Megazord, or whatever they're going to call it, if they even call it Megazord, I don't know.
Well, I'm hoping that there's going to be some like humor in it.
I'm sure there will be. What's his name's playing Will Arnett as Alpha 5? Is that who's playing it? So I'm sure there'll be comedy in it, but I don't think it's going to be as silly as the show, obviously, which is fine. It seems this is more of a not a kids movie. It's more of like how Transformers movies were. They're kind of for everybody, like an action movie.
Sure, that makes sense.
So And like I was telling her, watching it, I asked, like, does Michael Bay have anything to do with this movie? Because it seems like the way that they're doing the action and the way like the screens and all that stuff, it seems like Transformers. So I wonder if they have a hand in it or not, or whoever did it took some influence from his, movie making, which I don't. That's whatever.
I do also like the fact that the actors in it, although they already have some celebrity to them, they're not huge. So people aren't going to go watch the Power Rangers because, I don't know.
Yeah, well, they're all supposed to be teenagers, so
Yeah.
I mean, they gotta make sense to find teenagers to play their roles. I know the one guy, the Black Ranger, I seen him in a Vice Principals TV show on HBO. That's where I recognize him from. But all the other people, I've never really seen in anything. I'm sure they've done stuff, but
Well, Becky G's like a singer, a YouTuber.
Okay.
She used to date Austin Mahone. I know stuff from
yeah, I
Extra.
have no clue what you're talking about.
Yeah, so yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, I guess that's our take. We don't have much to say about it. It was
Yeah.
2 minutes, so we'll talk about it for 6 minutes. And let us know what you thought about it. Comment below to let us know. Thumbs up this video. Tell a friend a day that I'm on my YouTube channel. You know where you are. And subscribe. And talk to you guys later.